A local drag racer being remembered today following a fatal crash at a Central Florida racetrack.
And a suspicious package leads to a hazmat situation in a federal investigation.
And a beach renourishment project delayed due to rough waters. Your Suncoast News starts now.
You're watching ABC 7 News at 6.
Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis.
And I'm Jacqueline Matter. Thanks for joining us. Topping our news at 6, a young Sarasota woman is being remembered today following a drag racing accident in Sebring.
Katerina Moeller, also known as Kat, was killed during a race exhibition at Sebring International Raceway last night. ABC 7's Rick Adams has the story.
You don't really expect stuff to happen, but when you strap in, you never know what's going to happen.
Hannah Boldry is talking about her friend and fellow racer Kat Moeller and the risks of drag racing. The 24-year-old was killed last night in an accident while behind the wheel of a jet dragster during a race exhibition at Sebring International Raceway. Family, friends, and the entire racing community are remembering her today.
She was always happy. Like I said, could always put a smile on everyone's face and was there for anyone when you needed it. Always was a helping hand, caring. Very sweet girl.
Moeller had followed in her dad's footsteps and started racing junior dragsters at the age of 11. Jet dragsters, like the ones raced here at Bradenton Motorsports Park, can reach speeds of more than 250 miles per hour. We're being told this racetrack was like a second home to her, and it's where many racers received word of her passing last night.
Everyone that found out the track was kind of, obviously in very extreme shock. And no one really knew what to say, so we're all just hanging in together.
That's ABC 7's Rick Adams reporting. An update now on a suspicious package investigation which needed a hazmat team sent to a Sarasota shipping facility. A worker at that facility on McIntosh Road, just south of Clark Road, was exposed to a substance, but sheriff's investigators now say the material was not hazardous.
There's a chemical element to it, so that's why the hazmat team responded.
Crews decontaminated the worker just to be safe, and the building was evacuated as a precaution. The FBI is now leading the investigation.
All right, let's check in now with Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan and more on those colder temperatures. Bob?
Well, the high today was 70 degrees after mid-50s for lows this morning, and temperatures didn't really warm up all that much due to a north wind. You can see this Sarasota Bay showing lots of sunshine out there, but despite the sun, we only got up to 70, which is well below the average, which is typically right around 78 degrees. Gorgeous sunset tonight, albeit on the chilly side as that sun drops below the horizon. Temperatures will fall pretty quickly through this evening. As far as temperatures go, currently it's 50 in Jacksonville, 54 in Tallahassee. Still pretty warm, mild in Key West. It's 72. Right here it's 60, getting set to move into the 50s. 63 in downtown Sarasota, 60 at the airport. The Gulf water temperature now at 75 degrees. Temperatures all in the low to mid 60s right now. But to start the day off on Saturday, we're looking for low temperatures into the 40s in places. Now that wind, although it's out of the northwest right now, it'll become more northerly overnight, and it has lessened too. So with clear skies and light winds, that will allow that temperature to drop down into near the dew point temperature, which is now into the upper 40s. You can see those winds out of the north, 11 miles an hour in Inglewood, Venice, and Minnesota Beach. As far as the forecast goes through this evening, grab your jackets. You're heading outdoors by 11 o'clock tonight, 53 degrees, and it looks as though we'll see lows tomorrow into the low 50s right near the beaches, 40s though in places like Northport and Port Charlotte, Mayaca City, Lakewood Ranch, Sarasota. Longboat Key right around 53 degrees, Parrish at 47, and into the mid-40s in inland locations, Wauchula, as well as into Sebring and Arcadia. Well, current conditions at the airport, we do have 60. We have clear skies, and we have a north wind now at 6 miles an hour. The dew point temperature continues to go down. Humidity, though, is going to stay really low over the weekend. We're talking lots of sunshine, both on Saturday and Sunday. And it'll be a warmer afternoon on Saturday. We'll get back into the mid-70s, still a little bit below average. Should be a nice day. And then by Sunday and through Thanksgiving, we're talking upper 70s. I'll let you know about our next rain chance coming up in just a few minutes. Jacqueline?
All right, Bob, thank you. Deputies in Manatee County have identified the person found dead and on fire in Mayaca City. Manatee County Sheriff's deputies say the man is 35-year-old Antonio Bradley. Investigators say he had been most recently staying in Bradenton, but had lived in Sarasota County. Deputies say a nearby resident found Bradley on fire along MJ Road in Mayaca City late Wednesday night. Detectives are investigating this case as a homicide.
Troopers are still searching for a driver that crashed into a motorcycle rider last Friday night, killing the rider, a Port Charlotte man.
That's right. It happened at the intersection of Jacaranda Boulevard and US 41 in Venice. Investigators say the driver violated the right-of-way, hitting the bike and then ran off. ABC 7's Rebecca Fernandez joins us live now from Venice with the latest on that investigation. Rebecca?
Jacqueline, Scott, well, it's officially been a week since that fatal crash happened, and detectives have not yet been able to pinpoint who was behind the wheel. So for the family and friends of the victim, it's been extremely hard for them to find closure. Michael Shea was the man killed.
Southwest Florida is the safest riding motorcycle club there is, and we ride by the rules. We try to ride safely, and Mike always adhered to all of that. And to end up this way is just, it's not called for.
The driver of that vehicle was driving a 2017 gray Nissan Sentra, and Florida Highway Patrol is asking anyone with any information leading to an arrest to please contact them as soon as possible. For now, live in Venice, Rebecca Fernandez, ABC 7, your Suncoast News. Back to you guys.
All right, Rebecca, thank you. An Osprey man is being charged with battery after hitting a motorist in the face with a pizza during a road rage incident. That all happened last September. According to a deputy's report, while at a stoplight, the victim let 22-year-old Taylor Bailey know that the light was green. This enraged Bailey, who began yelling at the victim. The report goes on to say Bailey pulled in front of the victim, throwing a slice of pizza at him and then hitting him in the face. He also allegedly threw a screwdriver at the victim's vehicle, piercing a rear window and caused a shard of glass to cut a passenger. Bailey was arrested on November 9th.
Despite opposition from many in the community, the Siesta Promenade is another step closer to becoming a reality. Benderson plans to develop that corner of Sickney Point Road and US 41, where they'll build shops, hundreds of condominiums, apartments, and a 150-room hotel. The project went in front of the Sarasota County Planning Commission last night. Many of those who spoke against it are worried about traffic and congestion in that area. Still, the Planning Commission did approve the proposal. The County Commission will now take up the issue on December 12th.
The City of Venice wants its waterways monitored better for pollutants. During a city meeting this week to sign off on a joint city and county stormwater monitoring permit, some concerns were raised. Council members do not understand why outfalls that release stormwater into the Gulf are not watched more closely, like the river and creeks, for pollutants. The Public Works Director assured council members that the city is preparing to do extra monitoring. Much of the concern comes following a difficult year of red tide along our coastline.
The emergency renourishment project on Lido Beach is delayed. According to the City of Sarasota, work on pumping new sand on the beach will likely start next week after the choppy Gulf waters calm down a little bit. Once the project does get underway, though, crews will work from north to south. The beach will remain open to the public throughout that restoration process, which is expected to take about 3 months. Still to come in your Suncoast News tonight, the need for speed comes to Englewood this weekend as the annual Waterfest rolls into town.
And could the election process in Florida get an overhaul? Some state lawmakers want a review of the current process.
The body, it is a work of art and a powerful ally in the fight against cancer. A new approach called immunotherapy works by helping our immune system correctly identify and eradicate many types of cancer cells. Speak with your doctor and visit su2c.org/immunotherapy to learn more. Your body might just be your greatest hope.
It's a brand given life by craftsmen with seductive Italian styling. The Alfa Romeo Giulia, Stelvio.
Get yours at Sunset Maserati, Alfa Romeo of Sarasota.
It's year-end clearance time at every Gettle location.
innovation. Over 3,000 new vehicles, over 1,000 used vehicles on clearance right now at Gettle.com. And Gettle Pre-Owned Certified Plus means buying with peace of mind. Get credit help, fast cash for your car, and year-end clearance prices right now at a Gettle dealership near you.
Gettle's got it.
At Gettle.com.
Ready to open up new opportunities as an electrician? Don't do it yourself. Team up with Mr. Sparky instead. We're locally owned and looking for people like you. We offer our electricians great perks that you just won't get going it alone. And whether you're an apprentice, a master electrician, or somewhere in between, we have a spot for you.
Best decision I ever made.
Apply online or call today.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Experience true automotive luxury at Sunset Maserati, Alfa Romeo of Sarasota.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
According to a new survey by U.S. News and World Report, 3 of Alabama's top 4 hotels and resorts are part of the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail Resort Collection. The Grand Hotel Marriott Resort in Point Clear, the Battle House Renaissance Mobile Hotel and Spa, and the Renaissance Birmingham Ross Bridge Golf Resort and Spa. Hey, we didn't invent Southern hospitality. We just offer more of it. Visit rtjgolf.com/resorts to find out more.
A block party is in full swing right now in Englewood, kicking off this year's Waterfest. Some of the best offshore boat racers in the world are on the Suncoast this weekend. Despite having to cancel Paddlefest because of red tide, officials say conditions on the beach have improved. Even though it is a little chilly, organizers are still expecting a huge crowd, which will give a big boost to the local economy. The racing will start at 11 a.m. on both Saturday and Sunday.
It's a great time of year for that event.
Yeah, it really it is, I think. You know, and it's going to be okay. Northeast winds, if there is any red tide, and it will blow it offshore. And the waves should be coming down, too. So we had small craft advisories today, and those have been lifted, and things are improving for the weekend, albeit a bit cool tonight for the block party, but jacket, sweater, not too bad, really. And as far as the photos go, this one from Minnesota Beach. Cheryl getting this nice shot, not too far away from where the races are going to be. And then we have this one from Lido, and this is Skip Ross getting a nice shot there. Sea oats in the foreground. The story is, though, that nor'easter, a lot of people talking about it, all the flights that were canceled and delayed and traveling just treacherous throughout this region, all the way over to Illinois over the past couple of days now due to the freezing rain that fell. And now that storm is exiting off into the Atlantic now, and most of the snow is over. We're still seeing some lake effect snows in upstate New York and near Buffalo, some snow there, and that continues to push off the east. It's kind of a rain-snow mix as the water temperatures are still above freezing there, and we're all looking at temperatures right around freezing in the portions of western portions of New York. For us, no rain around, no extreme cold. We will see temperatures down into the 40s tonight, but we're not looking at any rain chance at all over the next several days. In fact, the next chance for rain will be Thanksgiving, and that's only 20%, and it goes a little higher on Black Friday. But for the most part, skies will stay clear. We'll see north winds anywhere from 5 to 10 overnight, and that continues to be out of the northeast tomorrow. So we'll warm up a little bit tomorrow. We'll get into the mid-70s. Today our high was right at 70 degrees, which is well below the average of 78. And again, Sunday looks to be even warmer still. We'll see upper 70s, and that's the trend, upper 70s, which is normal for this time of year. We've been so far above normal as of late with highs in the mid to upper 80s this past week. That is all coming to a change tomorrow. So we'll start off cool. We'll warm up into the mid-70s. Should be a real nice afternoon. Lots of sunshine around and winds rather light. It should be an ideal day. And the GFS forecast model showing another Clipper system coming down through Ohio, and not all that strong. And then another one after that on Sunday and Monday. We'll see that moving through the northeast. So winter is coming back pretty quickly now over the northeast, and for us, high pressure will dominate. Here's that little storm system I mentioned on Thanksgiving. We're looking good here for Thanksgiving, but by Friday, say Friday early morning, a chance for showers. That quickly heads off to the east, though, and should make for a good weekend next weekend as well. So right now, currently, it's pretty cool out there, 60 degrees. We have clear skies and the dew point pretty low. The high today I mentioned 70 degrees. This morning's low was 56 at the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport, which is pretty close to the bay there. Temperatures currently 14 in Minot, 37 in Chicago. You see those temperatures near freezing or just slightly above it in places like Cleveland and Boston now at 38. Highs tomorrow will be 10 degrees warmer in Boston at 48, 49 in the nation's capital, 40 in Cleveland. Pretty clear across much of the central U.S. and also the southeast as a large dome of high pressure dominates the weather. For boaters tomorrow, we'll start off a little breezy. We'll have 15-knot winds. They'll subside 5 to 10 in the afternoon, and seas will be running 2 to 3 feet with a light chop on the bays and inland waters. The water temperature now cooling down, 75. UV index will be at 9 tomorrow. Here's the extended forecast then. As we see it, we'll see beautiful weather, lots of sunshine over the weekend, a bit cool on Saturday, but not bad. And then upper 70s all the way through Wednesday, Thanksgiving. We'll be thankful. Lots of sunshine, temperatures warming into the upper 70s, and then near 80 degrees on Friday with a better chance for a few showers in the morning on Friday as that weak system moves on in, then eventually across the state out into the Atlantic. So all in all, a pretty good weekend. Just bundle up if you're heading outdoors tonight and tomorrow morning if you have an early tea time. It's going to be pretty cold out there. Scott?
All right, Bob, thank you. Florida lawmakers will be asked to take a hard look at how elections have been run in the state, from the handling of vote-by-mail ballots to extending certification dates. That's according to Senate President-designate Bill Galvano of Bradenton, who will take the reins of the chamber on Tuesday. Earlier today, Galvano said he has heard from a number of state senators who want to revisit aspects of the state's election laws.
We've sort of been painted with that brush since 2000. I think they definitely highlight that we have concerns, and then you see repeat problems in the South Florida counties.
Galvano's goal is to keep future elections from needing judicial intervention like we've seen over the last week and a half.
Election workers here on the Suncoast and across Florida continue examining hundreds of thousands of ballots as part of a hand recount in a contested U.S. Senate race. A survey of Florida's 67 counties puts the number of overvotes and undervotes at a little more than 93,000 ballots. An overvote ballot shows more than one selection in a race. An undervote shows no selection. Election workers are examining these ballots to determine voter intent. The outcome could determine the winner in the race where Scott led Nelson by less than 13,000 votes. The deadline to be completed is Sunday at noon. Meanwhile, 8 of Florida's 67 countywide school districts have not filed safety assessments mandated after an on-campus massacre in February. State Education Commissioner Pam Stewart told the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School Public Safety Commission today that there's little she can do to districts that do not file. The legislature mandated the annual reports after the February 14th shooting that killed 17. Both Sarasota and Manatee counties have filed their assessments. Some commission members believe that the new state law should require the suspension of a district superintendent and board chair if that deadline is broken.
Florida residents will get a gift from the state this holiday season. Florida Fish and Wildlife scheduling a license-free fishing day this month. On Saturday, November 24th, anglers will be able to fish without a license. This is the last day of 2018 that will offer that license-free fishing. FWC plans, though, to have at least 8 more days like this in the new year.
We'll be right back with more news and weather.
Tonight, the Russia investigation, a new round of attacks by the president, taking aim at the special counsel again. Is Robert Mueller ready to act? Plus, the latest from California as the president prepares to visit. World News Tonight with David Muir, America's most watched newscast.
Christmas Traditions by LuxArt Silks, where more is merrier. Make your holidays sparkle with style. Browse our amazing showroom, cute collectible cottages, and beautiful Christmas displays. Find the inspiration, selection, and quality you need to deck the halls merry and bright. Christmas Traditions also features the area's largest selection of quality pre-lit Christmas trees, every size, shape, and color, and plenty of decorations to make your home shine for the holidays. Christmas Traditions by LuxArt Silks, where more is merrier. Visit us on New 301, just a quarter-mile north of University Parkway.
From the moment she walked in the door, we stopped having to go to the pharmacy. Certain prescriptions, my health plan or the pharmacy wasn't even able to get here. And hospice provided them, and all we had to do was call up, and the next thing they know, there was another, a delivery.
Our overall experience working with California Closets was phenomenal.
Calm, reassuring.
Through happenstance, we ended up paired with our designer, Jen. She was someone who not only was patient, someone who was professional. She's become extended family.
She had great insight to help direct me towards those things that could make our dreams come true.
We are the Greens, and this is our California Closet story.
Rugs as Art, Sarasota's only area rug superstore.
No need to wait. Get the best Black Friday deals right now during the Black Friday sales event at Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota. Like KBB's 2017 Best Buy Award overall winner, the Chrysler Pacifica for just $22,999. Or save big and get the new Chrysler 300 Touring with an MSRP over $30,000 for just $21,999. That's a savings of over $8,000. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat in Sarasota today.
For more than 100 years, American Humane Association has been teaching kids to be kind to animals. Those in our homes, on the farms, on the silver screen, and wildlife conservation, caring for the world's vanishing creatures. But we can't do it alone. Visit kindness100.org to find ways to teach kids how they can make a more caring, compassionate, and humane world for all of us.
Monday at 5 on ABC7's Good Morning Suncoast.
Hi, I'm Ray Collins.
And I'm Jess Dowdrick. Sarasota County's Pineview School is breaking ground on a special way to celebrate 50 years of education excellence.
We'll tell you how they plan to honor some of their best teachers and students with their new Legacy Garden. That's Monday on Good Morning Suncoast. John?
So we watch a high-pressure area twist our winds to the east, but another front is on the way. We'll talk about it.
Monday at 5 on ABC7's Good Morning Suncoast. We're here for you. Game on, Suncoast. Get scores and highlights from the area's top high school matchups on Football Friday night, just after the news at 11:15. Sponsored by your local Honda dealers.
Well, in First Alert Traffic, we want to let you know about a messy situation on the interstate tonight. This is the scene of a fatal crash. It's I-75 at the Clark Road exit. The northbound lanes are closed from Clark Road north to Bee Ridge. Traffic is having to divert off there if they are heading north. This is also impacting southbound traffic as well. You can see all the red on the map. But again, 2 people killed in a wreck there and involved 4 vehicles. And the interstate is still shut down at this hour. But we will keep an eye on it. We'll have more on our social media and website to let you know when that span of the interstate, that section there, reopens this evening.
In other news, rare twin manatees, Millennium and Falcon, have been released back to their home in the Florida Keys. With satellite tracking transmitters strapped to their bodies, the 2 marine mammals were returned to waters yesterday. They were found in October of 2016 after their mother was accidentally killed by a boat strike. They were then taken to the Miami Seaquarium. Experts say manatee calves usually stay there with their mothers 1 to 2 years, adding that twin manatees make up less than 4% of all births.
They look like like they're doing
Yeah,
well.
they look like they're happy to be back there.
Football tonight. You want to tune in tonight at 11 for all the highlights of the playoff games. We've got some great ones tonight. The local rivals meeting, Manatee, Riverview, Brady River, Venice.
It's always fun, and the weather's going to be good too. No problems with any rain there, just jackets and sweaters and hats and gloves maybe for some. Temperature is already starting to drop down into the 50s, upper 50s. We had a beautiful day today, lots of sunshine. Temperatures warmed to right at 70 degrees. And we had a gorgeous sunset, still some afterglow around the Sun Coast. And as far as the evening planner goes, well, here it is. We're looking for temperatures into the mid-50s by 11 o'clock tonight. There'll be a little bit of a north wind. It shouldn't be a big factor. And then the extended forecast shapes up to be pretty nice, really upper 70s and no sunshine. Notice there's no mid to upper 80s there all the way through Friday of next week. It has been a warm fall. Thanksgiving looks good. Temperatures pretty close to right where they're supposed to be. Low 60s to start the day, upper 70s to finish the afternoon anyway, mid 70s again around noontime. Here's the lows for tomorrow. Checking things out, upper 40s at Lakewood Ranch and Bradenton, Parrish, 47 degrees, a little bit warmer, but still cool at Anna Maria, 53, under fair skies to start the morning off. We will warm into the mid-70s tomorrow, so it should be nice.
Yeah, sounds great. All right, Bob, thank you. Thank you for joining us. World News Tonight with David Muir is coming up next.
We'll see you again at 7 and 11. Have a good night and a wonderful weekend.
It's a brand given life by craftsmen with seductive Italian styling. The Alfa Romeo Giulia, Stelvio.
Get yours at Sunset Maserati, Alfa Romeo of Sarasota.
I'll be right back.
Over 3,000 new vehicles, over 1,000 used vehicles on clearance right now at Gettle.com. And Gettle Pre-Owned Certified Plus means buying with peace of mind. Get credit help, fast cash for your car, and year-end clearance prices right now at a Gettle dealership near you. Gettle's got it. At Gettle.com.
We believe in patriotism. We believe in our country. For 100 years, veterans have been impacting our nation through the American Legion. Learn more at legion.org/webelieve.
My California Closets experience has been wonderful. My mother's a huge inspiration. Before she passed away, she would say, you should do something special for yourself. First time I saw my closet, I immediately thought, this is the best thing I've ever done for myself. I call it my Tiffany style closet. I mean, I can shop in my own closet every day. I love that. My name is Cynthia, and this is my California Closets story.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
I'm Deshauna Barber. In 2016, I was proud to win the title of Miss USA. What makes me just as proud is my service in the U.S. military. In the service, a soldier gains skills and learns values like discipline and leadership. That makes them an asset to any business that hires them. If you're an employer, on behalf of Coalition to Salute America's Heroes, remember to hire smart and bet on a vet. Visit saluteheroes.org or call this number to learn more.
Pets bring so much joy to our lives. They're loyal, they're protective, and smart. Yet as smart as our pets might be, they can't advocate for themselves, especially in the event of a natural disaster. During Hurricane Harvey, many families were separated from their pets. That's why it's important your pet is part of your family's disaster preparedness plan. Talk to your veterinarian and visit banfieldfoundation.org/disaster. Don't save it for a rainy day.